What is up, you guys? Autism here, and today we're going to be doing Guild Wars on my Smurf. We're going to go here and look at our enemies. We have Elite, Avon, 202k, Polish Swords, another 202k, and SG Elite, 183k highest. Alright, so we're going to jump in here to Avon, and we're going to be hitting Trong Man Kong first. So, I guarantee you I did not say that right, but I remember this game name from way back in the day. I forget who it was. I don't know if I knew him or what, but I just remember it from a couple years ago. So this is the first base, 503 points if we can 100% this base. We dropped Ares on the top. He's going to try to get in there and take some bombs. We have an Ares proc up, so I put my Skull Knight in there to see if he can't kill the enemy Skull Knight. My Skull Knight on this account has 5 Corrode, in case you guys are wondering. So we're in there. We have Cupid, Skull Knight, and Pixie still up. It looks like Skull Knight's just going to get wrecked pretty much by Vlad and Ares and the enemy Skull Knight. As you can see, that Corrode's going off around the bottom of Skull Knight. Alright, so everyone died. We're going to drop Tree down here and see if we can't get him to revive. And there's that Ares proc. Oh, that's not good. Definitely going to end that. Their Skull Knight has an AC totem on them, which is definitely not good for me. So best thing to do is just exit out and try this again. So now I know that there is an AC totem sitting there next to Skull Knight waiting. But we're going to try to do the same thing again here and see if we can't get their Skull Knight to die. He also has a Santa, a Reaper on his base. He might be raiding right now. So I don't know. Alright, my Skull Knight's fighting his Skull Knight Vlad. We have an awesome Ares proc. That was perfect. Now we got to take out Vlad. There it is. We have Reaper, Santa, and Dredrake left to get rid of. Look at Skull Knight. Oh, that's perfect. Oh no! Now we have Santa with the AC totem. What just happened to my Skull Knight? Alright, good thing we have Treantaur, the Treatard, the dirty tree is here to save the day. Alright, we revived everybody. Their Santa just got sniped, and it's a win. So that's why I used Treantaur. Usually, if I didn't have him, that would have been a wipe. But, you know, I was so close that all I had to do was drop Tree. Everyone revives, Ares procs right away, and then it just becomes an easy win. So we'll get through this. We're at 67% right now. And that was our first win, 503 points, I believe. So it's a little different rating on this account. My heroes are a little different. I don't have a Pixie to use. I've basically just been using Ares, Warlock, Skull Knight, Cupid, Tree, and this shitty Pixie. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't have a Pixie. I have a shitty Pixie that's not very high level, but I don't like using Ghoulam, so she's really in there for heals and debuffs, kinda. Not really for the whole sniping aspect. But we're gonna revive our heroes and go in here to Polish Swords and check out this base. This is PAJ76. He looks like he has some exterior buildings. He has a spot I can drop my heroes real close. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop Warlock, Cupid, Ares, and Pixie and see if we can't soften up the middle. We'll have to see how this first run goes. This isn't like my other account, guys. This, you know, it's a little harder. I'm rating 200k might bases. That's a pretty good amount higher than me. I've actually rated the top mites in the game on this account when I had it as my main. So, Skull Knight's about to get wrecked by their Skull Knight. Ghoulam came over to fight us. So what we're going to do is just let Skull Knight see what he can do. Pretty much nothing. That Corrode is doing work, though, if you guys can see that. Ghoulam was unable to proc there. So, alright, we're going to probably drop Tree. And then, there we go. Let's see if we can get that Ares proc. Come on, baby. Nope. Doesn't look like we're good. There's the Ares proc. It's a little too late. So we're going to have to back out and try that again. Definitely doable, though. We should be able to get this base down in the next couple of tries. Maybe 1 or 2 more tries. So let's go in here. Back to Polish Swords. If my game ever loads. There we go. Alright, so same strategy. Warlock, and then Ares, followed by Cupid. I put Golem in there. Sometimes I use Golem. I have to on this account. I know it sucks. Goes against everything I stand for, but sometimes you need those Golem heals. As long as you can draw the heroes out of the base, then you're good to go. Look at that. Perfect Ares proc. Come on, Skull Knight. Come on. Oh. He got there, Skull Knight, but it was too late. Ares proc had worn off. Now we're in a little bit of a mess because Golem is just going to be healing. Get a little closer. There we go. Look at his health or energy bar. Boom. That's that Corrode doing mad work. We still have our tree. And there goes Golem. That's the situations where a Corrode on your SK is very helpful. All that fighting that just went on there, Golem was only able to proc one time during that whole entire fight. So we're gonna walk through this base 82%, 86%, and that'll be our second try done. So hopefully you guys enjoy me switching up the accounts a little bit. I usually raid on the higher account. Let's jump back out, revive these two heroes, and then get back into it. Revive tree. Oh, guild chat. Whoops. Alright, the next one, it's definitely not an SG Elites. I think it's an Avon, 193k might. This is Than Hutu 129. 491 points. Alright, so we're just going to try to snipe here. We have, obviously, Warlock, Ares, same shit. I went ahead and switched out Golem again, put in Pixie. Their heroes are pretty low. There goes Ares into the base. We're going to drop our Skull Knight and see if I can't take out this Golem somehow. Oh shit, we got aggro. We got silenced by Eye of Garuda. Pumpkin Duke revived. Golem's down. Corrode is doing work right now. Corrode is doing work. Oh shit, we got wrecked. So we have their Skull Knight, Cupid, and Ares left. Let's see if Tree can't bring it back for us one more time. See, we definitely know that Skull Knight already popped his revive. He's going to take a Ares and Warlock proc. He's down to so little health right now. He needs one more. And Pixie. Level 140 Pixie for the win, guys. That was amazing. Alright, so that right there proves like Pixie is useful. People are asking me, why would you waste resources on Pixie? Let's put it this way, guys. Pixie, to me, is a very, very good Guild Wars hero. With the heals, the debuff, and the extra sniping ability, she is just all around amazing. And then you add in the 5 scatter to that as well, and it's just crazy. Alright, so this base is taking a little longer to clear, but it's okay. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh, that's why it's taking so long. What am I even looking at right now? My bad, guys. My Skull Knight is down. So this is actually something I highly, highly do not recommend, is letting it go. This is going to be close on time here. Hopefully I don't drop a flame. I'm not used to this because my Skull Knight really never dies when I clear a base. So yeah, we have 54 seconds left. All the towers are gone. Alright, it's not going to be as close as I thought. But I was wondering why it was taking so long, and that is why, because you don't have Skull Knight out there just wrecking it for you and cruising around building to building really fast and just taking everything out. So there's the third run, 491. Let's jump out here, revive these last couple heroes that we lost. Wouldn't that be awesome if when a hero revived by tree, it didn't really count as dead, so you don't have to revive him and shit? That would be amazing, but hey, that would be a perfect world. Alright, let's go into Elite. We have a 200... No, we don't. What am I talking about? Over here, I guess. 192, Polish Swords, 198. Alright. So those are going to be our next... Actually, I fucked up. I didn't hit the top 5 bases. I hit the top 6. I missed number 5. Alright, let's go to 198. This is longer 30. So basically, it's kind of, you know, most of these bases are the same. Every once in a while, you get a different layout, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and do our normal routine and see what goes on. Looks like they have Skull Knight, Harpy Queen, Ares. There's 1, 2, 3 heroes left. Golem, Ares, and Skull Knight to worry about. There goes a Pixie proc. There goes Warlock, almost taking out the Golem. Alright, we need a Warlock proc with Cupid buff right now. Nope, it's not going to happen. Alright, there we go. All that's left is their Skull Knight. We're at 25% right now, which this is not always ideal. Perfect. We're going to drop Skull Knight because their Skull Knight came out to wreck my Ares, and then we got wrecked. We're going to have to exit this one. It's not worth it. Try that again. That went pretty well. That was easily winnable. I was just a little off on timing my Skull Knight going into the base. I should have dropped him a little bit earlier and we would have been fine. So same thing. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. Same thing. We're taking a Harpy Queen proc though, which didn't really do too much damage. My Ares is now entering the base. He's going all the way over to the corner, and hopefully we can just sneak him in there, which we did, and he'll just sit there and proc on a couple of these buildings. We have nothing but Golem and Skull Knight left. Golem just took a Warlock proc to the face. He is gone. We have an Ares proc up. We need a Warlock or Pixie right now. There it is. Nice. Send Skull Knight in. Send Tree in. Call the boys. This one's going home, baby. Another win. Second try. Not too bad. So yeah, cleanup time. Get out the brooms. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Don't ask, guys. I'm really tired. I was just trying to get this video going here. But it gets a little stressful having to run multiple Guild Wars accounts. You know, I mean, Guild Wars is probably my favorite part of the game now. So we're on our last run. 195k. This is Jomko. We're going to drop Warlock on the bottom, Ares on the top right, and see if we can't get some of these heroes down. I can't drop there. Okay. Pixie's just now getting over there. There we go, Pixie. Get in that base. Dreaddrake's going to come out and wreck Pixie, and so is Ares. We're going to drop Skull Knight in. Perfect. Perfect. Ares proc. Get Skull Knight. Yes. Oh my god. That is when Skull Knight is an absolute monster. Is when you can time him just right to where your Ares goes off and you're sending your Skull Knight into the base just when Ares goes off, and he can take out their whole entire team as long as they come to him and get aggro on him and that Ares buff is up. It is so quick. So quick. Alright, so that was easy. Last base here, 493. We lost Pixie. 2488 score for this Guild Wars. That was on my 167k might Smurf, pretty much. Thanks as always for watching, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the Guild Wars videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I try to answer all my comments and talk to everyone who watches my videos. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Been getting a lot of new subs lately. Alright, guys. Thanks as always, and stay raw, baby.